Hi all, Damien here from the head of the property team. Well, today I'm out on the road in the sunny Gold Coast, here standing in the suburb of Arundel. Some of you don't know where Arundel is. We're only about 5 minutes west of the Southport CBD, and we're about 10 minutes north of the beautiful beaches of Surfers Paradise. Well, today guys, I thought I'd bring a little insight of a fantastic opportunity we have here in the Arundel Springs estate, done by the master plan developer of Villa World. What we're looking at here is doing house and land opportunities that are going to consist of land allotments from 350 to 400 square meters in total. We're going to be building houses from 180 to 200 square meters in total, consisting of 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, double lock-up garages with all your high level of inclusions that are ready to rent. So that includes your Caesar stone bench tops, your AC split systems, your down lighting throughout, everything you need ready to rent for your tenant to move in and start paying your mortgage off and putting that cash in your back pocket. So a little bit more around the numbers before I jump into the area. A little bit about the numbers here. We've got packages from about 570 to 610,000 depending on the size of allotment and the size of the house you're looking at building. The yields are very strong in the Gold Coast at the moment. Arguably the strongest yielding market we have in the country at the moment in the housing district. Currently looking at about 5.5% yield, even up to 6% of some of the historic data I've got coming through at the moment. Valuations are very strong here. On purchase price, all the test valuations we've done. However, comparable sales in the same suburb already touching $650,000 to $700,000, so a good chance of equity growth there. Vacancy rates are very low in the suburb. Vacancy rates are currently sitting at about 1.2%. So a very high demand and low supply of rental properties within this area. Now, talking about the area, Arundel Springs within Arundel as a suburb, as I said, neighbours the Smith Street motorway. So the Smith Street motorway is the major arterial road to the northern end of the Gold Coast that services the Southport CBD, which is the precinct, the business hub of the Gold Coast. A little bit of infrastructure that's going on. The city overall currently sits at about 600,000 strong in population. That's showing about 10 to 15% growth year on year at the moment. Infrastructure, both on the private and the public sector, as you always like to look at, is currently sitting in total of about $13 billion for this city. On the private sector, we've got things like the absolute Pacific Fair Shopping Centre that's just gone under a redevelopment of $860 million by AMP Capital. You've also got the Star City Casino Group just been approved for the 6th tower on their site. So the casino is going to go from 1 tower to 6 towers as we speak, worth about $850 million in spend. There's currently 4 independent high-rise sites on the Gold Coast valued over $1 billion in development spend. So again, when I'm talking about the Gold Coast, I want to be very clear. I'm talking about the housing market and not the unit market. So I want to make that very clear. On the public sector, we've got the brand new airport expansion in Coolangatta of $550 million. It's taking in international flights now from not only Hong Kong, Singapore, New Zealand, and also Indonesia, really bringing that tourism market to the Gold Coast is one of the strongest growth levers it has. Also on the public sector, you've got the brand new Gold Coast University Hospital that's just opened for business, which is a $1.3 billion hospital, which is only 2 minutes from here. We've also got in 2018 the Commonwealth Games coming to the Gold Coast that is forecast to inject over $2 billion into the economy in just over 2 weeks, which is a big pickup. But one of my favourite pieces of infrastructure at the moment is the brand new light rail, or they call it the G-Link here on the Gold Coast. We're into stage 2 of that. Stage 1 has been completed, that takes you from Broadbeach all the way up to that hospital in Southport through the CBD. Stage 2 is under construction, due open for operation in the next 2 months, which takes you from Southport north into Helensvale. And stage 3 has just been approved, which will take you south from Broadbeach down to Burleigh Heads. Now, what I really like about this, historic data shows around the country, when you can ever get a good piece of public transport infrastructure, especially light rail, the population of those suburbs that it goes directly through always significantly jump in value. If you think I'm incorrect in that, let's look at some suburbs of Melbourne. Do yourself a favour at home and have a look historically of all the neighbourhoods that actually touch light rail in Melbourne. Historically always show signs of better growth and stable growth through the historic property calendar. So guys, I really like this deal. As I said, centrally located, big population, heaps of infrastructure going on, heaps of jobs. The tourism market's booming at the moment, and the construction market is the second biggest lever on the Gold Coast. absolutely going bananas. There's only about 6,500 residential lots proposed to be redeveloped here on the Gold Coast or developed for residential purpose. So when you put that in perspective, not many residential lots left to go. I think this fits everyone's strategy from a cash flow perspective, definitely a capital growth perspective, and a long-term buy and hold perspective. But again, if you have any questions, pick up the phone and give me a call, or any member of the team. We'd be more than happy to help you out. Have a great day.